So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna practice the very beginning of Gangaku. So from right here, what you're gonna do is your hand, so this is one kind that does not have a starting position, okay? There's quite a few of the advanced katas that don't. So what you do is you're gonna go back to your side and come back here. And it should be so that your right hand is flat, straight, and your left hand is straight up. And it's all on the left side of your head like that. So do that again. And we go 1, 2, but we're in back stance. Everybody do that. Do that without the back stance. 1, 2. Good. So 1, 2. And it should flow nicely like that. Okay, so ready? Back, 1, 2. Now, what I like to do is go fast and slow. Then it goes 1, 2, spin, down, off, kihon. Good. Let's do it again. So from right here, start with your hands out so you have a motion when you pull back. So pull back to the side of your head. Don't be in front of your face, side of your head. Roll it fast, slow it down, pull it in. Not too tight. This hand should be flat, this hand should be here. Then it goes 1, 2, don't stand up, stay back, spin, good. One more. Hands out, back to my hip, out, roll. 1, 2, 3. Good, on your own, I'll step out of the way. Go ahead, ready? I'll count. Ichi. The whole thing. Again, back to the yoi. Knee. Okay, stop for a second. I want to show you one thing how often you're not doing. When you go here, okay, when I come down, I go so that this hand is pointed straight forward and this hand's here. So initially you're not doing that. This is all kind of bent funny. Flat, almost there, and this is just on top like that. Because any kind of twisting to it kind of makes it look funny and not like a normal technique. So do it again. Ready? Hands out. San. Back up. Back to your plate. Shi. Make sure it's on the left side of your head. Good. Okay. Now, as you get better at that part, you should spin really fast. So as you get here and go 1, 2, when you turn, go fast and catch it. So you're here and you can practice just that part. Okay. Now let's skip the whole jumping thing here. Let's go to this part right here. So everybody, watch me here. So right hand's here. What happens is this hand. So after you get to this part, so I'll just demonstrate. So after you get to here, you go here, you squeeze, and it's a double jump kick and punch. So we're gonna go from that point. So from right here in this position, I come around, I go to this hip, and I double punch in the opposite direction. Now watch my back foot. It slides, and I strike down with 2 closed hands. Then I come forward, and I strike, and I should be a little straighter right here. And then it comes over to my side and turns forward like that into front stance. Okay, so back up a little bit. So when I'm right here, okay, I turn, my hands go to this side, double punch, slide the foot, strike, come forward, strike, and off to the side here, like that. Okay, so everybody with me? Everybody is, where did I start? Forward. Okay, yeah, so everybody here. Okay, bring to your right hip, left foot comes in, left foot goes back out. Then slide your foot straight right here, so it goes like that. As you come forward, feet first, hand up, strike down. Then hips turn to the side and back to the center. And that's a front stance. Right here, one more with me. So right here. Okay, so right here, and you go back, double punch, slide, here, off to the side, open here. It should look like you're holding somebody down here, not like this. Here. Good. Okay, on your own, ready? Face the front, you double block, follow whoever's in front, you get confused. Okay? Ichi. Left foot in, left foot out, turn, strike, come forward, strike. Both hands are open, that's back stance, and then the hand opening movement. Good. Come back. Good. So right here, dead center, turn, left foot in, hands to the right hip, out. Good. Strike, slide the left foot over, come forward, both hands open, and then turn your hips, open your hands, and pull forward and down. So when you do that, you should pull forward and down, up a little bit and down. Don't just do this. Okay, one more time. Good. Go. Good. Strike. Open. Turn. Open. Good. Okay, next one. So let's do this line right here. This is a little bit trickier. So after you go here, okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come open like this. Then the hands are gonna go to the ceiling, and then you're gonna cross, and your shoulders are gonna roll like that. Then before you even move your foot, you chamber and do one block like that, then a second one, and then you spin, turn 3, drop here. And you can come back up, we'll add that too. Okay, so once again, so after I get here, so you need a little bit of space when you're doing this, so you're gonna have to start forward more when I have you practice it. So right here, I go down, and sometimes I go here and open my stance really wide, and up, and I pull it back down ever so slightly. Hands go to the ceiling. They stretch my shoulders forward, and I roll them back. Then I chamber, drop, and my elbows touch, open, spin, elbows touch, open, and down. And back up. Okay, let's do it together. So we can start forward a little bit. You guys in the front row can come up with me, and everybody can slide up a little bit. Okay, so come in a little bit. More. There you go. So here, down, big wide open kibidachi. Open, lift to the ceiling, straight up. Bring the left foot in, roll your shoulders forward and back. Chamber, open, feet, touch, open, spin, here, chamber down, and up. Good. Very good. Let's start. So everybody here. Good. I'm going to step off to the side. Okay, go to the side into kibidachi. Drop your hands down to your side. Then bring them up in front of you. Raise them straight above your head. Cross in front with your shoulders. Roll your shoulders back. Chamber first. Block. Go forward. Chamber block. Spin. Drop. And down. Good. One more time. We'll do it 2 more times. Open your hands. Good. Go to the side. Keep it actually. Thumbs should be in, not separate. Bring your hands in. Okay. Bring them straight up, straight over your head. Cross in front of you as your foot comes in. Chamber, then block. Feet come together as you go through the next one. And spin and turn and drop. And back up in the next move. And big, open, big. Good. Let's do it again, last one. Follow Nisha without me leading you through it. Go ahead. Good. Okay, on to the next part. We're gonna go from, I'm not gonna get into this whole twist part of this kata because that gets really complicated. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice just one of the kicks, okay? And I'm actually we're gonna practice the first and second kick with the whole chamber. So when right before you start the first kick, you have this look right here, okay? So when I'm here like this, all right, I have my hands out, I turn my hands and my eyes to the front, and I slowly raise my hands as I tuck my foot and I straighten my body out. Now, my right hand comes down as my left hand comes up, and my left hand presses as I sink down. Now, I kick and make sure it's a thrust kick, bring it in, step, punch. On the next one, I set my hands, I slowly drag my foot in for balance, I stand up tall. Same deal, left hand down, right hand up. As I come down with the right hand, I squat. Thrust kick, back, punch. Okay, everybody see that? Okay, follow Nisha. So get that cross leg thing. Set your hands. Okay, slowly left hand's high, right hand's low. Left hand moves as the right hand goes, but the left hand finishes as the right hand comes down. It's like a press. Set, side thrust kick, back, punch. Stop, pause. Set your hands first. Slowly drag in the foot. Balance. Stand up tall. As your left hand comes down, your right hand comes up. As your right hand finishes, squat slow. Then side thrust kick, back, punch across the body. Make sure it's a straight arm punch. Good, do it again. Follow Nisha. Good. Follow her. Good. Everything needs to move in unison. And don't squat too fast. Good. Foot out, switch, take the middle, please. Just initial. Okay. Let's do it again from that low position. So the lower you start in this position here, when you raise up, it'll give it the element that you're raising off the floor. So set your hands, turn your eyes first, then lift up with your hands. Good. Then up both hands and finish pressing down and kick. Good. Now, remember, the worst thing you do here is go fast. So set your hands, slowly drag your foot in, bring your hands up and over, keep the foot tucked tight, and then release it, side thrust, punch. Okay, relax. When you do this part, it's very important that you put your foot pressed in the back of your knee. Right here. This is like watching, it's not much different from this, it's just here. And don't let it be loose. If it's loose, you'll wiggle and wobble more. By pressing it in, it'll help stabilize you, just like this helps stabilize this here. Two legs are stronger than one, and so when you're having that foot hooked, you'll balance more. One other thing I noticed, make sure, just like any block, you don't have space here. I saw a couple of you do that. So make sure the space is here, here, and then lift. So it shouldn't be like this, here, and then up, there. Okay, one last part of this kata that I want you to practice. This is the most tricky part, okay? So what we're gonna do is, after that kick, there's one more kick, and then you finish here. So this is so on the fourth one is a spin. So from here, release here, about this height. Elbow, turn your hips in, turn your hip back, and then spin. And your goal here right now is to stop yourself and balance. Not even worry about the next kick. So again, when I'm here like this, my hips throw this. It's not much different than doing that in Bassarai. It's hip, elbow, down, this hand opens, okay, and this goes over and catch yourself. I don't even care about the kick right now. I care that you can catch yourself and balance there. So there's a whole bunch of things going on there. One more time. I'm here, hips turn in, okay, wide stance. Hip, see my hip come in like as if I'm doing a reverse punch. unwind it, which helps me wind it to here and stop. Go ahead, practice it. And just you're in the middle. Oh no, you don't want. No, you can stay in the middle. Not. Go ahead. Follow them. You'll get the idea. Go. No, don't kick. Just pause, and then pause, and after a couple seconds, reset. So right back to your right hand now. Right hand punch. Open. Throw your hand. Elbow down. And use that down motion to help wind you for the spin and spin. Tuck the foot nice and tight. Good, balance. Go back. So let me show you this one more time at kind of the normal speed. So right here, you want to look fast here, 2, 3. And then when you get here, spin. I don't think I've caught myself that well in a long time. So that's how that's done. Try it again. One more. Great. I noticed one other thing. Right here. Relax. When you do this, 1, 2. Look how high my elbow is up. 3. Spin. Again. Go ahead. And spin. Good. Okay, that's it. That's good for, we'll do just that kind tonight.